everyone. Did you have a happy Dragon Boat Festival yesterday? Well, after relaxing a whole day yesterday, it's time for more English practice. Today, the class is on Reading for Comprehension, page 50 and 78. First, on page 50, we're talking about falling stars. Are falling stars really stars? No, they are not stars. What are they? They are actually pieces of rock from the space. Are they big? No, they are not big. How big are they? Most falling stars are no bigger than a grain of sand. But why do they look so big? Because they are very bright. We can also call falling stars meteors. The Earth has gravity. The gravity pulls the rocks from the space close to the Earth. When a rock gets very close to the Earth, it becomes very hot and bright. When it enters the atmosphere around the Earth, about 50 miles above the ground, it burns up. Long ago, people were afraid of falling stars because they didn't know much about falling stars. But now, people have fun watching the stars. They even make wishes when they see falling stars. Next time, when you see falling stars, don't forget to make a wish. Next, let's check out the practice on page 51. Number 1. Falling stars are very hot. Number 2. Which word in paragraph 1 means move very fast? Do you know the answer? Yes, you are right. Shoot. Number 3. The story tells about What do you know about the falling stars? Do you know the shape, the color, the start? Oh yes, we know the size. Most falling stars are very small. Number 4. Which paragraph tells how to look for falling stars? In paragraph 1, it tells you can look up in the night sky for about 10 minutes. Maybe you will see falling stars. Number 5. You can guess from the story that falling stars are not dangerous because they are so you already saw the answer. They are very small, so they are not dangerous. Next, let's check out the sentences on your handout. Number 1. If you watch the sky on a dark, clear night, that means there are not many clouds in the sky, you should see a falling star. These stars seem to shoot across the sky. Seem to, 似乎, is the usage for your homework. Sophie seems to enjoy her dinner very much. I can hear her eating loudly. I'm telling the truth, it happens every Friday. Number 2. Falling stars are just pieces of rock. Most of them are smaller than a grain of sand. They look large because they are so bright. Their size is small, but because they are bright, we can see them very clearly. Most is the usage for your homework, 大多数. Most girls in K15 are very beautiful and cute. The boys like them very much. Do you agree, boys? Number 3. People see meteors only if they come too close to the Earth. That means If the meteors are very far away from Earth, we cannot see them. When they fall toward the ground, they burn up. After they burn up, there is nothing left. Only if it's the usage for your homework. 只有当什么的时候。Casper feels happy only if he sees a banana tree with lots of bananas on it. Look at this feels. Look at the verb feels. We use s because Casper is a 第三人称单数. So you need to write s for the verb. Only if he sees. For this verb, you also write an s because we use he. Don't forget this. Number 4. Long ago, people wondered about falling stars. They didn't know much about the stars. Today, people are not afraid. Instead, people have fun watching them. Instead, 反而 this is also for your homework. Hank didn't play baseball this afternoon. Instead, he went shopping with his mom. So what did Hank do this afternoon? He went shopping. Did he play baseball? No, he didn't. Remember, before instead, you should write one sentence. Usually this sentence is 否定. After instead, there is a comma. And then you write one more sentence. That's all for Falling Stars. On page 78, the story is about Starfish. Do you know who he is? Yeah, he is SpongeBob's best friend, Patrick the Star. This is a starfish. How many arms does a starfish have? Okay, let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A starfish has 5 arms. On the end of each arm, there is an eye spot. Yes, on each arm, there is an eye spot. So there are 5 eye spots. On each arm, there is also a feeler. What do eye spots and feeler do? Let's check it out. The eye spot can tell light from dark. They tell the starfish, now there is sunlight in the ocean, or now it's very dark in the ocean. They also tell the starfish something is near. They tell the starfish there is something around them. Maybe it's food. Maybe it's something dangerous. What does a feeler do? A feeler tells the starfish something is good to eat. So when the starfish is close to some food, the feeler will tell the starfish, this is yummy, or don't eat this, this is yuck. How does a starfish move? There are many tube feet under the body of a starfish. It uses the tube feet to move. Okay, let me ask you a question. When Patrick sees a clam, Hama, will it eat the clam? Let's check it out. When it sees a clam, the eye spot will tell Patrick, there is a clam. And the feeler will tell Patrick, it looks very yummy. So what will Patrick do next? It will use the 5 arms to try to open the hard shell of the clam because it doesn't want to eat the hard shell. What does it eat? It eats the soft inside part of the clam. In the middle of a starfish is the mouth. Its mouth is here, so it eats the soft inside part of the clam. Next, let's check out page 79. Number 1. A starfish's eye spots are on its Do you remember? Yes, you're right. On each arm, there is an eye spot. Number 2. Which word in paragraph 3 means the outside covering of some animals? On the outside, and that thing covers the animal. Yes, shell. Some animals have a shell to protect them. Number 3. The story does not tell about the... Do you know the feelers of a starfish? Do you know the arms? Do you know the food? Oh yeah, we don't know the eggs. The story doesn't talk about this part. Number 4. Before the starfish eats, it uses its... let's think about it. It uses its 5 arms to move close to the food. It uses its eye spot to tell it there is food. It uses feeler to tell it the food is good to eat or not. Oh, so the answer is it uses its whole body. Number 5. You can guess from the story that if a starfish loses its eye spots, without eye spots, the starfish doesn't know there is food around it. So it doesn't eat and then it will die. Okay, more sentences on your handout. Number 5. The arms of a starfish reach out from the middle of its body. Remember, the middle is its mouth, and the arms stretch out from the mouth. These arms help the starfish to see and feel their food. Next one, number 6. On the end of each arm is a small dot called an eye spot. The eye spot is on the end of each arm. It can tell light from dark. It can tell a starfish there is sunlight or it is very dark in the ocean. Next, number 7. The 5 arms can look in 5 places at the same time. Not like people. People's 2 eyes can only see the same direction. But a starfish can see 5 different directions at the same time. The feeler on each arm tells the starfish if something is good to eat. The feeler tells the starfish, this is good, that is not good. At the same time is for your homework. Jackman can play soccer and dance at the same time. He will be a superstar soon. Jackman, please don't forget us when you become a superstar. Number 8. When a starfish finds a clam, it pulls the clam open and eats the soft inside part. Remember, it uses the 5 arms to open the clam shell and then use its mouth to eat the soft inside part. When supper is over, supper, don't say super. When supper is over, the starfish moves on. Why does it move on? Yes, you're right, to find more food. Okay, that's all for today's class. Now, time to do your homework.